The left has no one left. Who's this? I don't know. This popped up on the homepage. So let's have a little gander.
The Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization.
The left has no one left.
As a registered Democrat, all I have to say is the Charlie Kirk shooting just proves that we are the worst, man. My party is the fucking worst.
Oh, they're starting to see.
I got people celebrating, hoping that he dies. Are we fucking for real right now? Where's the empathy? Where's the respect, man? It's disgusting. It's disgusting, truly. And the fact of the matter is this: he was a father, and whether or not I agree with his political opinions, all he truly wanted to do at the core was see this country be the best, and I can fucking respect that. And to see people just be blatantly disgusting, we're the worst, man. We're horrible.
I mean, he is completely right. How can anybody stay in the Democrat Party knowing that they attack and murder people for being good people and caring about the youth of our country?
Well, let me just say it now. In 3 years, I am not voting for Democrats. Fuck off.
Who would? This is a problem that the Democrats have had for a long time, and it's just getting worse because people are
advocating for murders of people whose opinion they disagree with. Yeah, that's tough, man.
realizing how insane they are. Now, in the EU, they were supposed to give a minute of silence for Charlie, and this is what happened.
That incites violence. Please stand with me in reflection and prayer in his honor, and I yield the rest of my time for a moment of silence.
Herr Kollege Reimers, wir haben abgesprochen, Sie wissen, dass die Präsidentin hat eine Schweigeminute abgelegt. Wir fahren weiter fort. Wir kommen zum Bericht von Herrn
Well, they're just talking over it.
Shut up!
So you might see this and think, well, you know, it's because
Yeah, what's going on in there?
Charlie wasn't European. And to that, I say this was a man who was murdered publicly because he was exercising his free speech and because he was a good person and a good role model. He stood for the things that the people of Europe take to the streets today and protest for. He stood for European values as well. He really respected Europe and he loved their culture. At the very least, they could have shown a little bit of respect. This insanity is the reason why all of the left has left the left, and people even like Dean Withers understands how bad his party has gotten. This was his response to Charlie's passing.
His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, you know, imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad fucking die. Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk.
I mean, some people say that his reaction looks like he is acting. I think a lot of people are really confused on how to handle this. This isn't something that we are supposed to be exposed to. We shouldn't have had to see this video that is haunting everybody. To me, it is an attack on America. And so the only people left of the left party are terrorists. And so if you are proudly celebrating this online, you need to be investigated and you need to either go to jail or you need to go to a mental asylum because it doesn't make...
I totally agree. They need to have a little crackdown on this terrorist sort of mindset. That's what it is. It's a terrorist mindset because you're advocating for terror. You're saying yes to terrorism. That's essentially what's going on here. And you're saying no to freedom of speech. What sort of world is that?
sense how a party can be so hateful. That would be the worst thing for your life, to be in a party like this. Why would anybody stay?
Why would you be there?
This whole Charlie Kirk thing. You know, I'm a left-leaning moderate, but the left has done a really great job of pushing us all over to the right the past year.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad, because what Charlie Kirk brought to the table was conversation and debate, and that's why I liked him. I didn't always agree with him, but damn, we need more conversation and we need more debate. And
yeah, I mean, without that, then you got anarchy, then you got like mayhem, and that's not society that we want, is it?
all I can hope is that all of these kids that showed up on these college campuses to debate him or to agree with him or whatever, I hope we end up with thousands more of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
out there
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I've been seeing posts saying that all this did
That
was
for sure will.
create many more
They will get louder. Oh, that's for sure.
Charlie Kirks. And the thing is that man was incredibly hard to come by, because nowadays it is very easy for anybody to buy a microphone and begin talking and begin preaching about how we should live our lives correctly. However, he's a guy who actually did it. He didn't mock people. He wasn't mean to people. He wasn't a bully. He was nice. He was genuinely a good person. And so I don't understand how anybody could be left in the Democrat Party. I think you actually have to be mentally insane to be a Democrat in America, because Democrats in America are terrorists.
I, not 10 minutes ago, found out some information about the shooting of Charlie Kirk at an event out in Utah. I'm not here to talk about the shooter's political affiliation. What I am here to talk about is the absolute disgusting, foul, vile things that the left is posting and saying online right now, when we don't even know the status of the man. Like, we don't even know if Charlie Kirk is alive, if he's clinging to life. We don't know the status of him. And the left has the audacity to get on these phones, on these screens, and cheer or do a trending, fun little song to the fact that this happened. I'm talking, it hasn't even been I can't even say hours yet. And the left is so evil and demonic. I don't care who you vote for.
Yes. The day that I'm recording this video is on 9/11. And so today we pray for all of the souls that were lost, and also for Charlie Kirk, and we pray that they enter into the gates of heaven. And as I've been speaking so much with my family about this was an attack on America. And so it also feels like a really hard hit to remember the attack that happened on September 11th. And it's not like we have to travel across the world to see maybe, white people are being attacked and persecuted. Maybe Christians are being attacked and persecuted. These are not theories. These are not, I wonder if it's happening. How many attacks have happened in the last few weeks? And the right, the conservatives, we believe, okay, turn the cheek, pray. And they attack prayer. They don't want prayer. They attack you for praying. So at what point is enough enough? And it actually baffles me to think that there's people in the cities that we live in that would think that this murder is somehow justified. For what shall a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So how much money, how much fame on the internet by posting your stupid celebration videos is worth you rotting in hell for all of eternity? All of eternity. We cannot even comprehend how long eternity is. If we did, we would do everything to change our lives right now.
What are we
She's angry, and it's proper angry. I don't blame her.
doing, you guys? I'm not saying what are we doing, but I'm talking about Charlie Kirk, the person who is trying to educate a generation of people.
He used to say, well, let's have a conversation.
Has been shot on live television. If you guys could see the stuff on X right now, at this point, the
Disturbing.
Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization.
Damn.
The stuff that we're seeing in this country is not normal.
Advocating for that. Advocating for a man to get murdered. For a man to get assassinated in front of his family, in front of everyone. And for it to be seen online forever. It's horrific, man. Terrorism. And to be investigated.
It is an awful video. There's no way he survived that.
Let me know
No, he died instantly, I think.
if you guys agree. I do, that the Democrats and these people celebrating should be labeled as a terrorist organization. I was in the El Salvador airport when I saw a post that said Charlie Kirk had been shot. And I thought that there was a shooting that had happened. And I was like, oh, it's a good thing that there was a shot that was fired and nobody was injured, you know? But of course, it did not surprise me because, again, day after day, we see these deranged lunatics screaming about how they wish death on other people.
That's right. That's right. That's what they do.
And even now, they're saying that they're fine with it. And I'm going back to my trip in El Salvador, which used to be one of the most dangerous countries, and now it has become incredibly safe because of the regime of Nayib Bukele and how they had military surround cities and enter into every single household and look at the tattoos on the people and look at their identification, look at if they own the house that they are living in. And at this point, I'm wondering, should we do the same? Because it feels like we have been infiltrated, we have been contaminated, and it's these people who are posting these videos, why are they allowed to roam the streets? Why are these insane people who wish death on other innocent Americans are allowed to run free? And people who have committed crimes allowed on the subway? The only reason they should be allowed in public is if they're cleaning the floor on their hands and knees.
They shot Charlie Kirk, and I'm fucking pissed. And I intend to stay fucking pissed. They shot Trump in the head, the Democrat radical base, and we were told, oh, you need to settle down, you know, don't raise the temperature. And then repeatedly now, psychos from the Democrat base have gone into Catholic schools and killed children while they prayed. And we were told we need to settle down. No, how about we stop telling Republicans to settle down? And how about we start having a conversation with Democrats about how you need to stop radicalizing your base? Maybe a little less fear-mongering, a little less Trump is a fascist, because clearly it's turning your base insane. Clearly they can't handle it. Maybe a little bit less fear-mongering about how bad Republicans are, and a little more, I don't know, getting your base to understand that assassination is not acceptable. Over 50% of Democrats were polled said that they believe that it would be acceptable to assassinate Donald Trump.
These are the sort of terrorists. You're dealing with terrorists.
But almost 50% said that they believe it would have been acceptable to assassinate Elon Musk. You guys have a radicalization problem. You guys have a violence problem. And I will stay ravenously angry until you guys clean house, until you guys do some introspection and fix what is broken, you disgusting people.
And the day before Charlie Kirk was murdered, I was here thinking, wow, America's getting really radicalized with the stabbing, the horrific video of Erna on the subway. So tremendously sad. Should have never happened. And today, everybody is being pushed more to the right. People on the left going to the right. People who were already conservative are just getting more radicalized. It's like people have had enough.
There's a limit. There's like a limit. People have a limit and they're just like, when they reach it, they just say, nah, enough's enough. We've got to draw the line.
So much so that septum pierced, rainbow colored hair people.
Oh my God, you can tell.
Have had enough.
So I'm very aware that when you look at me, you see the hair and the nose ring, you probably think I'm a huge liberal. I love living in America. I love this country. I am a die-hard centrist. I have a lot of liberal views, and I have a lot of conservative views, but most of the time I'm able to see the gray in areas and come to a critically thought-out conclusion about the right and wrong. The amount of people I've had to unfriend or unfollow because they're cheering and happy about what happened today is very disheartening. And if you're following me on here and you're upset that I'm not cheering and woohoo, please unfollow me. I'm sorry if you followed me because of the way I looked. We live in a country where I can look the way I want to look and I can have the opinions I want to have and say the things I want to have because of where we live.
That's facts.
And this is an attack on freedom of speech, no matter...
It's an attack on that. On that.
How you look at it, whether you like Charlie, you didn't like Charlie. I only believe in the death penalty.
There's no limit to that. They'll start killing you for how you look. That's how that ends up. It's a dark road.
For murderers and child abusers. Not somebody who's debating people and giving people different opinions, platform, whether he agrees with them or disagrees. He's giving everybody chances to talk.
So even though she has so many left-wing views, she loves America. And that is the reason why she sees so much wrong from these horrendous, violent people. And I have been traveling all throughout South America for the last week. And if there is anybody left of the Democrat Party, any liberal who still thinks that this violence is justified, the people who are celebrating, I highly encourage them to go live in a place where they have dirt floors, go take a bath from a bucket.
Yeah, these people, they don't actually know. They don't actually know how it is in other places in the world. They do not know the privileges that they have. That's the truth of it. They don't know. They can't get it in their head. They don't know. They've got to go. They've got to go there and live there and stay there to know, to realize, to understand.
Go poop in a hole, go struggle and not have food or water and rely on somebody else for once instead of being so entitled and just thinking you're a god and never needing anybody else and just being horrible to your community and thinking that you can get away and somehow survive living like that. Go live somewhere where it's difficult, and then you would have a new appreciation for this country, and you wouldn't want to destroy it, and you would actually support the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Here is a left-wing influencer's reaction.
Hey everyone, I just got word that Charlie Kirk is dead. I was at the event, and I was 30 to 40 feet away, and I heard the gunshot go off, and I was so terrified. Everyone started running. I honestly, I wasn't sure if it was a gunshot in the beginning, but I assumed, and I thought that it was likely that it was a mass shooting or something like that, and I just started running. And
Panic, and it would have been
around me started running
terrifying.
Their hardest, and there were people dry heaving and throwing up and crying due to everything, because it's fucking scary.
I mean, think about the gangs that have controlled towns and how they have terrorized the people who live there. And even family members who have somebody else who is in that gang, their families are terrorized. Everybody is affected. And so it's not like being a left-wing person means that you're safe from these terrorists. And that is the reason why they don't have anybody left. Because who would support them? Who wants terror in their...
Who in their right mind after this would see that and go, he deserves it? Who? Unless you're radicalized in the mind. Who?
Lives. Who wants to see videos week after week and hear horror stories about people being killed inside of a church or on a subway or at a university? These are not things that anybody would want for themselves or their children or their cousins, their family. Nobody. This guy says they have lost the TikTok generation.
I'm probably gonna lose followers because of this, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. Absolutely zero fucks. The fact that you can scroll your FYP right now and see all of these hateful, laughing, disgusting fucking videos
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
A human life getting
It's very telling, though. It's very telling on them and their character.
taken in front of thousands of people. That was a father, a husband.
It's terrible, man. No one deserves it, really. No one deserves that.
How can you be so cruel?
The world ain't better for it. We ain't you know, increased the light in the world. We've in fact taken the light from the world, I think. We haven't like pushed the darkness at bay. We've brought more darkness into the world. That's not good. That's not good, man.
And evil to laugh about
Evil. It's evil, proper.
Like, what if it was your father? Would you be laughing? All over because he had different fucking beliefs?
Yeah.
Different fucking beliefs.
That's the most, this is the detrimental thing here. This is the most damaging thing, is the attack on freedom of speech. It's that. It's simply that. It's so bad. It's so bad across the board. So bad. Everyone should be fucking furious about this.
All of us fucking just started to take out you fucking weird fucks.
Yeah, weird
Because
fucks
we
for
think
real.
different.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys are fucking disgusting. Pure fucking disgusting evil. And I don't care if you don't follow me because you don't agree with what I say. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the amount of positivity that he got on probably the most liberal, I think, just from what I've seen of all these crazy people. Usually they post their videos on TikTok. And yet, on this app, all of the positive responses, people praying for Charlie.
I'm so mad right now. I was just sitting down to do my makeup and I get the news about Charlie Kirk. What the actual fuck? Liberals, this is your This is your party. This is your party. This is what you do.
This is them. This is what they do. Yeah.
Jasmine Crockett, AOC. What are you doing? Chuck Schumer. Like, what are you doing about this right now? Yous are the party. Yous are the Democrat Party. Mandami, what are you doing? Are you doing anything about this right now? No, of course.
They encourage it, and I would not be surprised if somehow they are profiting financially from this. Ugh.
This is what I'm talking about. The fucking left is full of people who are violent, incompetent, no morals, no value, fucks.
They're unable to challenge intellectually. They're unable to defend or whatever it is that they want to defend or approach a discussion. They're unable to do debates. So they result to violence. That's someone who's sick. That's like, yeah, man, you got to get sorted out. The stuff you need to go through to join us in society here, where we're able to talk, disagree, and go home peacefully. We live on the same earth. We're neighbours. You know? It's crazy. It's actually crazy to me.
Little fox.
Oh, but they are so proud of it, and they will scream to the rooftop about it.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Guys, I mean, we have this guy who is telling us that he just sat down to do his makeup, and he's wearing his nails, and he's talking like this to us, and he's talking about how deranged the left is. I mean, I think he knows better than any of us, right?
Announced dead. And fuck the Democrat Party. Fuck every fucking politician and every CNN and every MSNBC host and every fucking TikTok creator who's called us Nazis and white supremacists for the last 10 years. Fuck you guys, because this is your fucking fault. Alright? It's like I'm so tired of being gaslit and told that the Republican Party is the party of extremists when they do shit like this.
Yeah.
Do shit like this. Oh, but it was probably a Republican. Oh, well, he was like pro 2A and the blah. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm so angry. I'm so sad and heartbroken for his wife and his children and his family.
Fucking terrible.
It doesn't just feel like an attack on Charlie Kirk,
That's what I'm saying. This feels deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
but on all of us.
Yeah.
On Republicans. You know, we've been so alienated and ostracized for the last 10 years.
Anybody, you guys, you share stuff about politics, and I'm sure that you've had family, somebody random, some random stranger say something mean, incite violence, threaten you. This is not something that is an isolated case. This is a problem within our country. It is an attack. Our family values have been under attack. Christians are under attack. And the other point she brought up is that they have been calling conservatives Nazis and white supremacists, yet they're the ones who have been killing. And they're trying to claim themselves to be the victims. It's like they're pushing and pushing and pushing and hoping, just praying, not praying because they don't do that, but just wishing for some type of reaction. So then they could say, oh, poor us, poor LGBTQ people. We're under attack. We lost our rights. We're so afraid. Afraid of what? The only thing you guys should be afraid of is yourselves, not you. You're nice.
I cannot in good faith align myself with you guys anymore. I once had a headache. You'll be all right. Because you don't agree with him politically? Whoever did that shit, I hope they throw the whole fucking book at you. The whole fucking book at you. Why I did not agree with his views, when you put violence in the fucking middle of the equation, all this shit goes out the window. Everything that you stand for goes out the fucking window. Who's next? Ken is Owens? Take that shit as a warning. Stop doing the fucking public panels, bro. Stop doing all that. Oh.
No. I mean, okay, so first of all, we have people here saying, so many people, hundreds, thousands of people saying, I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk, but this should have never happened. Okay, so slowly you're getting people to stop agreeing with terrorists, this terrorist organization.
That terrorist mindset.
But now this guy is saying, don't go out in public. Don't do these public debates anymore. And then Ben Shapiro just recently said that there was a rumor that people were saying that he's not going to be going to do to universities anymore to do debates or whatever he was going to do. And he said, that's a lie. I'm still going to do that. That is what those terrorists want.
That's
they
what
want us to be afraid. They want to push us into our houses. So
like, be silent.
That we never feel safe to even leave. We see that. They want crime in D.C. They're protesting in favor of crime in D.C. They scream, free D.C. What does that mean? Trump already freed D.C. D.C. is safe because of Trump. So if they're protesting against anything, it's because they want crime. They want deranged homeless people out on the streets. And so for people to say, okay, no, let's just hide in our houses now. Let's not talk about this anymore. They win.
Yeah, they silence them. Yeah.
That is what they want. For the left or whoever did this, the trans whatever, who murdered Charlie Kirk and thinks that that is going to be the end, you have to be stupid. Because Charlie Kirk always directed everybody to Jesus. He directed everyone to God. He is the leader. He is the way, the truth, and the light. Charlie Kirk was an incredible voice, but he pointed people to God. And that is something that these terrorists will never be able to get rid of. For some reason, it even feels ridiculous to ask, but if you're new, subscribe. Bye.
That was a good video, man. She's furious and very understandable. Then people need to be had a look at, had a little investigation. It's weirdos, because that's terrorism. You're advocating for terrorism and murder, and all of that. So we don't want that over here. We don't want that anywhere in the world. We don't want that anywhere. Don't want that anywhere. Don't want to live. Do you want to live in a society like that, where you can't say an opinion out of fear of being shot and murdered in public, in front of your family, in front of millions of people? Shot and murdered, assassinated. Is that the sort of society you want? You want to live there? No, I do not want to live there. And I can probably wager that the majority of people don't want to live in a society like that. So what's going on here? What are these terrorists? What is this about? It's crazy. That's what I'll tell you.